A very warm welcome to all the students of H.S.Second year under Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. Let me first introduce myself to you. I am Swapnali Dutta, serving in Kakapothar Higher Secondary School, Tinsukia. Today I am here to throw some light on the first chapter of your English textbook named Flamingo. The title of the story is The Last Lesson. It was originally written in French by Alphonse Daudet. He was a French novelist and a short story writer. It's a very simple and soulful story. It has won hearts of millions, and that is why, though it was originally written in French, it has been translated into various languages because of the beauty of the story, because of its vivid description, and also because of the subject matter, which has not lost its relevance over the years. Originally, it was written in 1870. It was published in 1873. So, the story is set in a village called AHSEC. It was a French village. At that time, Franco-Prussian War was going on, and this village, along with one more village named Lorraine, they were captured by the Prussian soldiers. So, they were under the Prussians now. So, what was the effect of this incident upon the villagers, upon the schoolgoers, and upon the teacher also of that school? That is what we get to know from this story. So, now let's begin with the story. The first sentence. I started for school very late that morning and was in great dread of a scolding. As I have already mentioned, the writer is Alphonse Daudet, but he makes the story narrate by a little schoolboy. The boy says, I started for school very late that morning. He started for school very late that morning. He was late and he was in great fear that day. Why? Because their teacher M. Hamel had said that he would question the students on participles that day, but this kid was not at all prepared for that. M. Hamel is the name of the teacher. M stands for Monsieur, M for Mr. also. Knowing that the name of the teacher is M. Hamel is enough for us. Now, he was in great fear because he was not prepared. Besides, the day outside school was very beautiful. It was a warm, bright day. The birds were chirping at the edge of the woods, and in the open field, he could also see the Prussian soldiers drilling. So, those sights were very attractive for him, and for a moment, he thought of running away from school that day and spending the day out of doors. However, though this idea came to his mind, he somehow could control himself and hurried off to school. While he was on his way to school, that is what we get in the second para, while he was on his way to school, he saw that there was a huge crowd in front of the bulletin board. Now, bulletin board means a notice board. Till then, all their bad news had come from that notice board only. About the lost battles, about the draft. Now, draft means compulsory recruitment for the army, and also the orders of the commanding officers. So, this time when he saw a huge crowd, such a huge crowd, he was worried again, thinking, what could be the matter now? But since he had no time, he was already very late, he couldn't stop there, and he rushed to his school. He could hear the blacksmith master calling his name, saying, "You don't have to go so fast, boy, you have plenty of time." But this boy thought that as he was already late, this man was making fun of him, and so he didn't bother to stop and went to his school. Now he reached his school. Whenever school began, generally, there was a huge crowd. there was a huge noise. So sorry, and there was a huge noise. The noise created by the opening and closing of the desks, the students repeating the lessons in chorus, and also the teacher's terrible ruler striking on the table. So all this created a great noise which could be heard from the street. But that day everything was very quiet, like a Sunday morning. Franz was very much worried now. He was very much embarrassed also, because he saw that already everyone, each of his friends, they were already in their places. They took their seats, they were inside the classroom, and the teacher was walking with the terrible iron ruler in his arm. So Franz was very much embarrassed, thinking how he could enter now the classroom, because he wanted to get inside the classroom without being seen by anybody, but that was now not possible. Anyway, the teacher didn't scold him. When he noticed the little boy, the teacher said, come quickly and take your seat, as we were beginning our class without you. Okay, so it's not very easy. In fact, it's difficult to give all the word meanings and all the important points in such a small video. So I plan to come up with 2-3 more videos to complete the chapter, and after that I will also try to discuss the main points, important points. But I believe you should follow your dictionary to get the meanings and read the lesson carefully. I don't know if I am doing any good to you, but if I could be of a little help, then I'll be more than happy. Thank you very much. Hope to see you all in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.